Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing just a little quick fix and restyle video. Now before I even get into explaining what's going on in this video, keep in mind that we are not trying to do like a full like fresh to the T type of touch up. This is just for it to just last like a 1 day or two, and just like, have a different look. So I'm not going to lay like her edges all the way down all over, just enough to you know um give it that look as if it's freshly done, even though we're taking this out the next day for a different look. But I am going to be doing like a quick fix tutorial, as I mentioned, and this is the same wig from a previous tutorial from Megalook Hair, which was their 14-inch like 1B burgundy lace wig, or closure wig to be exact. And we're gonna just like touch it up and restyle it. Now I only did use one layer of that bold hold adhesive, just because simply because we are taking this off in the next day or two, as I mentioned. And this was just like a quick fix for her to go to work and look decent and not look crazy. So I decided to not just do it the same way it was the first time, which was like just a simple part, shoulder length blunt cut. I decided to add some baby hair and also cut this bob shorter and everything like that, like a shorter blunt cut. So stay tuned for this tutorial and let me know what you guys think of this video. Now, in the beginning, I did just clean her hairline with alcohol, and I sprayed back the edges in the center, and I did apply that one layer of that bold hold active lace glue, and take that wig down, and then went back in with that glue to fix those little missing pieces. And as I mentioned, I'm not gonna do like a complete like if it was a real touch up. This is just like a basic touch up. My sister did not want me to do the whole full shebang bang, like, so once I attacked that down with that adhesive, I did section off the little pieces that would be for my baby hairs, those three little sections. And now I'm just going to go around and just press out this wig straight, because we are going to take this bob shorter, and keep it blunt as well, but just like way shorter. Like, we will cut about maybe 3 to 4 inches off this wig, maybe even more than that. But once I get this hair pressed out all around, I will go in and do the baby hair clean, and conceal up the part, and then I will get into the actual cutting portion of this tutorial. When flat iron a bob, make sure you are using the flat iron chase method, which is following your rat tail comb with that flat iron to just really get all those kinks and naps out, and that will help you keep your wig nice and pressed.
Hey, what's good, Shakari?
So now that I am done with the baby hairs and cleaning up the part and everything, I'm going to prepare to get ready to cut this bob. Now I did say we were going to take this bob much shorter, and as you can see, I went ahead and started by grabbing just a piece of that hair and basically cutting the front portion for a guideline on how I want to have the length of the bob, and just trying my best to keep that cut as clean and as straight as possible. Now the key to doing that is, as I did in the beginning, first cut your guideline on how short and how blunt you want your install to be, and then as you go along, just grab the hair that's not cut yet and the hair that is cut, and just continue to cut around following that previous guideline before the hair was cut. So I like to just grab little small sections and line up that hair with the hair that's not cut yet with the hair that has been cut. And I do this pretty much all the way around till I get to the other side. But when it comes to cutting the other side front portion, I prefer to go back to the basics and cut the front guideline on that other side, and then get the wig to match up, or get the cut to match up with the rest of the hair. So as I mentioned, I'm just going to continue to go around here, and then once I get to about here, I will stop cutting so I can start cutting the other side, starting from the front. And that's just to make sure that your bob is even, and one side is not higher than the other. Even though you are following the same guideline, it can easily happen. So if worst case scenario, if you do it this way, the way you see me doing it, I'm coming back from the front again and just trying to line it up the best way possible. This will prevent you from having one side way higher than the other side. And you can always just go in and cut, little by little if you feel like it's still slightly uneven before getting to bump the bob. So that's just what I'm going to do pretty much on, in this section of the video. And once I'm satisfied with the cut, I will go ahead and begin to like flat iron bump the wig using that same thick flat iron that I used to press it out. I like to use that same size flat iron to give my bobs just a little bump. So after I am done bumping this bob, you will see like the cut is very clean and very, very blunt. So just stay tuned to how I bump it, comb it, and everything like that. And even with this Megalook hair, like one thing I can say, this hair is very, very soft. It's very bouncy. You guys will see like the bounciness of this wig, and even when she shook her hair at the end of this video, like it still stayed in place. It went right back to its original form. And especially when you are wearing a bob, you want to make sure that you have the best quality hair. That way your bob is not stiff, frizzy, or anything like that. And this was the perfect hair for bob. So I definitely did love this Megalook wig. Even if she didn't comb her hair, it was still extremely soft. And once she flat ironed it, it just went right back to normal. So that is very important, especially when you are trying to wear a look like this. But now I am done cutting and bumping the wig all over. And I just want you guys to see how clean the cut is, and how blunt it is. So there she go. Give that bob a nice little shake, and it went right back in place. So thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Beautiful Hustler TV, and see you next time.
Hey, what's good, Shakari?